Miter saws provide smooth crosscuts, cutting straight across the wood's grain, but where they really shine is in creating perfect miter or bevel cuts. Andrew Wilson, home improvement contractor and founder of Contractor Advisory, notes, miter saws are perfect for making straight cuts with an angled edge. You can easily shift the saw to the left or right to achieve your desired angle. These saws are also stable enough for easy crosscuts, even through thick wood. Our recommendation number 1. Bosch GCM 12SD 12-inch Axial Glide Miter Saw. Our top choice, the Bosch GCM 12SD 12-inch Axial Glide Miter Saw, has a lot to offer. This 12-inch miter saw has a patented glide system that lets you adjust the tool to cut much larger materials than most other miter saws, up to 14 inches horizontally and 6.5 inches vertically. At a 45-degree angle, you can crosscut a 10-inch board in one pass. That means you can tackle large boards without having to stop and flip the board over to reach the other side, a handy feature when you're busy. But that's not all this Bosch saw has to offer. This highly accurate, powerful, and reliable miter saw is sure to become a mainstay of your woodworking tool collection. Pre-aligned square lock fences keep the saw precise, while the clear lower blade guard lets you see exactly where you're cutting the whole time you're working. The markings for bevel and miter settings are very easy to read, and there are presets for the most common angles. You can use this saw for miter cuts up to 52 degrees to the left and 60 degrees to the right. It can cut bevels up to 45 degrees in either direction. Our recommendation number 2. Metabo HPT C10 FCGS 10-inch Compound Miter Saw. If you only expect to need a miter saw occasionally, or for one big project redoing flooring, making a piece of furniture, or cutting trim, there's no need to spend a lot of money on your miter saw. Instead, consider the Metabo HPT, that's the new name for Hitachi, C10 FCGS 10-inch Compound Miter Saw. While there's no sliding rails for cutting wider materials, the maximum width is 5 and 21/32 inches, nor a laser for extra guidance. You do get a saw with a 15-amp motor, a no-load top speed of 5,000 RPM, a bevel range of 0.45 degrees to the left, and a miter range of 0.52 degrees to the left or right. That's pretty much all you need to tackle most DIY projects around your home or workshop. The miter saw includes a dust bag, 10-inch 24-tooth saw blade, and vise assembly. The 15-amp 10-inch miter saw, C10 FCGS, is ideal for trim carpenters, framers, and woodworkers who demand precision, reliability and versatility on the job. The 15-amp motor generates a no-load speed of up to 5,000 RPM for making crosscuts and miters with ease, even on the toughest cutting jobs. The C10 FCGS is lighter than its predecessor, Model C10 FCE2, weighing just 24.2 pounds. Our recommendation number 3. Craftsman CMCS 714M1 Cordless 7.25-inch Miter Saw. Most miter saws are corded tools with larger blades, but if you want to free yourself from a power cord tether, and plan on using the saw for smaller materials, such as baseboards, crown moldings, crafts, or similar projects, then the Craftsman CMCS 714M1 Cordless 7.25-inch Miter Saw provides plenty of power and versatility in a more compact package. Our recommendation number 4. Evolution R255 SMS Plus 10-inch Multi-Material Sliding Miter Saw. Most miter saws require a change of blades if you plan on cutting materials other than wood. Not so with the Evolution Power Tools 10-inch Multi-Material Sliding Miter Saw, however. Its premium Japanese tungsten carbide tipped blade easily handles a wide range of materials, including hardwood, reclaimed wood with nails, mild steel, rebar, aluminum, copper, electrical conduit, plastic pipes, plexiglass, rubber, and composites. The saw has a 15-amp motor and no-load top speed of 2,500 RPM. It can crosscut wood up to 11.75 inches wide, and cuts bevels up to 45 degrees and miter cuts up to 50 degrees in either direction. And with the included laser guide, you'll always know that your cuts are precise. Our recommendation number 5. Makita LS0815F Slide Compound Miter Saw. For woodworkers looking for a miter saw for the workshop or to take on a job site, this Makita tool doesn't disappoint. It cuts boards up to 12 inches wide, and it features pull-out material stabilizers to support boards when cutting. Weighing in at only 31 pounds, this miter saw is easy to transport, and it bolts to the work table for stability. The Makita saw comes with a dust collection port, and for added safety it features a trigger brake that stops the blade from spinning when the user releases the trigger. It also comes with a soft start that reduces movement and increases accuracy. The saw also cuts bevels in both directions. We like this saw's smaller blade, as it appears not to deflect, meaning to bend or misshapen while cutting like a 12-inch saw might.